everybody. Welcoming you to the first episode of Ludoma Talk Show. In the last few years, we have seen many teens turning to professional gaming and streaming. There are several reasons to that, including fame and income. Some of them give up right from the start, while others stay and succeed. Just like one of the top professional gamers in Iran, Fantasma. Today, I have a chance to interview him, and we will talk about who he is, what he does, and how professional gaming has changed his life. So if you're interested, stay with us and don't miss today's interview show. Let's go. So welcome, Fantasma. Thanks for taking your time today to talk to us. How are you?
All perfect. How are you? It's a pleasure talking to you, and I thank you for your time, for having me.
Thanks. I'm good too. So the first question I want to ask you, how did you come up with your nickname? It's really interesting.
Well, yeah, there's a story behind it. I actually like the whole ghosts and the whole scary part of them, and whatever happens in the dark. So my name does actually mean ghost in Greek. But when I wanted to choose it, I was like, choosing ghost as a nickname is too normal, and everybody does this. So I tried to translate it into other languages. Yeah, and I came up with a Greek translation, which means ghost, which is Phantasma, which is my name actually. For like 7 years, I'm playing with this nickname. Yeah.
Wow. So you started using only when you entered the gaming world, the gaming.
Yeah, I had another nickname before that, which was Max, but nowadays it's Phantasma. Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, it sounds really good. It sounds like phantom or something. Yeah, if phantom is a ghost. I heard that before.
It's a type of a ghost. Yeah, but Phantasma or ghosts means actually means generally in a general way, all ghosts in general. But phantom is a specific type of a ghost.
That's really cool. Yeah. So tell me, how did you get into this gaming world?
Well, as you know, we all boys play video games now and then, and in our childhood, we play a lot of games, and we try to see what game actually fits us the best way. And I myself have actually tried a lot of games, Counter-Strike, I don't know, a lot of strategy games, but then I felt really connected with Dota. And I really like Dota, and I started playing a lot of time on the Dota, and this is my main game and actually my only game since like 10 years ago. So yeah.
But what game did you start with though?
Everything actually, on the console or every casual games, Counter-Strike, Warcraft 3, World of Warcraft, anything which was fun. But I found Dota 2 the most fun among other games. So yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this is the game that actually you fell in love with, and that's how you entered the professional gaming.
Not in professional gaming, because I always see myself as a brains guy. Like, I like to think myself as somebody who thinks good. And the reason for choosing Dota is the same, because Dota is a brains game. It's not something like you need muscles for, but you need the brains for it. Like, whoever thinks best wins more. So yeah, that is the reason I chose Dota, to play for fun even. And then yes, after for quite of a time, I felt connected to play professionally.
Okay. So so this is the reason why how did you start playing professionally, right? Because of
yes, because I found out that I'm actually good in some ways, and I was like, why not? Yeah, let's try to give it a shot and see what happens. And everything has been good to me after I chose that decision, after I made that decision.
So when did you start beating others in games? When did this happen?
There was a time that I actually gave up playing professional Dota, but then I was like, okay, I have free time and I'm playing solo a lot of times, so I have a good skill, so maybe give it a try and go see what happens in the tournaments. And there was this tournament that we participated in, and we actually became the second best team of country, which is Iran, and I was like, oh, maybe I have a shot in this. So after that, yeah, it all fell together, and it was like 5 years ago. And after that, yes, I'm playing professional Dota.
That's amazing. That's really great. What about your family? How did your family react when you entered this professional gaming? You know,
Well,
what about your
typical family,
studying? Yeah.
yeah, typical family. You gotta go to college, you gotta study. And I was like, okay, if you want me to study, I will study, but just let me do what I love most. And they actually agreed to it. And then, yeah, I decided to have a life of both studying and professional gaming. But they were negative at first because they didn't see any future in it, and they were like, "You're wasting your time on video games." But we saw the future, and I saw the future. So yeah,
So
so
how
we are
did you
actually
convince
playing it.
them? How did you convince them
Well,
to?
the same tournament that I told you about, that we became the second best team of Iran. I've actually convinced them a lot, because before that they were like, okay, what are you doing with your life? You're not winning anything. You're not, you're not getting anything big. So what are you doing? You're just wasting your time. But after that, no, they were more positive on the stuff that I wanted to do. So
Mm.
yeah, that was the turning point in my life 5 years ago, actually.
So, you know, there, I understand your parents. So tell us, like, you know, because there's a stereotype that gamers stay up all night, you know, playing the video games. And what about your routine? What do you do? Do you have any other hobbies, and how do you manage everything?
Yeah, because of what I do, I have to wake up before sunrise every day, which, in summers in my country, it can be up like 5:15 a.m., which is really early in the morning. So I wake up normally at 4, 5 a.m. But I don't get to sleep like 10. I don't get to sleep
Mm.
very early because I'm practicing with my team. So my
Mhm.
routines is like I do my job in the mornings, and I have my team, and I have my practices at nights. So I'm like sleeping at 12 and I'm getting up at like 4 a.m. So that is my normal routine every day. Yeah.
What was the job you do? I think I forgot.
I'm actually an instructor pilot. Yes,
Oh,
I do
wow, that's
fly.
amazing.
Yeah, thank you. And I do fly in the mornings, and I play with my team in the afternoon. So yeah, that's a very tight schedule, but yeah, I like it.
Wow, so you're breaking all the stereotypes about video gamers, you know.
Yeah.
All of those watching right now are like, oh, you can do everything, you know, like you can be a pilot
Yeah,
and a video gamer at the same time. That's
at the
cool.
same
It's really
time. Yeah, at the
amazing.
same it's just a matter of what is worth it and what's not. Like, you gotta cut something in your life if you want to have something big and something bigger. So
Yeah.
I chose to do this, and I'm really happy with the tight schedule that I have, actually. I like to
I
try
think you
hard.
are living up to your Phantasma name. Just
Yeah, somehow.
sleeping just few hours a day, you know.
Yeah,
Uh, who
that's
are you, a
actually true.
ghost?
Yeah. Exactly. Yes.
It's crazy. Do you have any other hobbies? I mean, do you have time for other things apart from work and professional
There
gaming?
are some hobbies that we professional gamers use to like ease our minds, like to chill our brains, which can be anything. For me, it's watching movies, it's driving, going for a hike, whatever suits my brain at the time. But mostly watching movies, because because as I've said before, I like to think more, and when I'm thinking more, I'm being the most calm. So yeah, I like to watch movies and read books at
Mm.
some points. Yeah, that
Hmm.
gives me the energy again to like go back and try to find some other games to play more, practice more. Yeah, that is my hobby, actually, my only hobby.
Yeah, wow. And you do all of this, and also you're helping and mentoring others as well. Can you tell us more about your, you know, mentoring skills?
Eh,
Uh,
because I am an instructor, I've been professionally trained to be an instructor, and I actually help other people to become a pilot. So that's like the one of the top instructor jobs in the world. And I use those skills and those methods in practicing in mm, teaching other people how to play Dota on my game, actually. And actually, that's have been one of the best things that I've actually done in my life, because when you are teaching other people, you're learning with them, and I actually like that concept, and I like to try other people. I like to try to help to other people's, so
mhm,
I can learn more myself. So yeah, and
mhm.
I've actually gotten good feedbacks from that. People are learning because I'm telling them some things that nobody else is actually telling them. So yeah, I'm actually mentoring a lot of people on Instagram or other places. I'm actually coaching their games. Yeah.
Yeah, so wow. So helping pilots, like future pilots, at the same time, professional gamers as well.
Yes, exactly. That's
And
what I'm.
this is
That's
how
my
you
daily
also
routine.
went, you said you went viral as well, right? Can you tell us more
Yes,
about it? How
yeah.
did you feel about it? Like you went viral, and how do you feel, giving back to the community and everything?
It's actually really good, and it's actually feels really well because helping other people always give you back the results. Like I believe in karma actually. So you help other people and they help you back. You give them the energy and they give you the energy back. So yeah, it's actually really cool to see other people improve because of you. To see other people being more motivated just because you are motivating them. So yeah, I really like to think myself as somebody who helps other people and help them grow, help them being more motivated in chasing their dreams.
You're such an inspiring person. I'm so happy we're talking today.
Thank you.
Okay, now I want to cover some of the myths about video gamers that is out there. So one of them is that video games promote violence. What do you think about
Mm.
it?
Personally speaking, I myself, I can say I'm an angry person. Like I have a short temper, really. Yeah, I have a very short temper, but it's because of the video games and better to say electronic sports that we are doing it because they're different. We have electronic sports and we have video games, but nevertheless, because of them, I'm actually a more calm person. Like I can like put all my violence and anger into the game, and it all goes away, and I'm like a happy person, like nothing ever happened. So
Hmm.
I don't really agree to this myth that people are violent because of the video games. I think that maybe they say like because of the type of the game that they're playing, they may be more violent, but that's not true. Like you're having fun killing other people. You're not just getting, you're not
So
you're
much
not
fun.
saying that, okay, yeah, you're not like, let's get an AK-47 and I go into the streets and kill people. No, you're just happy. You're like competing with your friends and you're killing them. It's just fun. It's nothing big.
It's kind of like we could compare it maybe with like boxing or something. People go boxing. Oh,
Yeah,
it's such a violent sport, but actually, it kind of you put your
you're not.
energy out there. You put your anger. If something is, something makes you angry during the day or sad, you just put it out there, right? So the same is
Yeah,
while playing the video games.
exactly. And you don't take it to the real world where you can actually hurt other people. So yeah, I think that's a great way to ease out your pain, ease out your anger. And it doesn't make you violent. If you see somebody who's violent, it isn't because of the games. It's just because of I don't know what other
Hmm.
factors, but it's not because of
So
the games.
yeah,
Yes,
so video games actually help community.
yes, yes. I believe. Yes, I believe.
Okay, another stereotypical myth is that video gamers are antisocial. I think you are definitely breaking those stereotypes. So what do you think?
Exactly.
Most of them are antisocial, and you are just an exception, or?
I don't think so because if you look at nowadays, you have multiplayer games. Like you need to communicate with other people in order to be able to play the game. Like you aren't playing solo most of the time. Even in the games that are single player, you can actually play that single player game with other people as well. You can have your friend over. You can have your friend on Discord or I don't know in
Mhm.
online forums. You can just talk together, and you need to talk to each other to be able to do whatever you want in the game. So yeah, social skills aren't just out the word in the streets and in parties. You need social skills to be communicative to other
Mhm.
people.
Yeah, that
You
definitely makes
need social
sense.
skills.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you need social skills in games
To
actually. Yes.
succeed, actually, to succeed in the community,
Yes, to
right?
succeed. Yeah, or even
Uh,
have fun. Yeah, you
uh-huh.
need to, because that's actually a great thing to say that Dota has made me to learn some new languages, because other people
Amazing.
are from, yes, because other people are from like Russia and I don't know Russian, but I need to communicate with the guy in Russian. So I need to like learn a bit of Russian so I'm
Yeah,
able to
that actually definitely
communicate.
makes sense, right? Because when I was in high school, I mean, English is not my first language, but a lot of my classmates who were playing video games at that time, they spoke better English than anyone else. So yeah, I think video games are definitely social.
Yeah, that
When
is,
you think
yeah, video
about
games
it,
are social.
yeah, it's really cool. So
Yeah.
to end today's interview, I wanted to suggest something to our viewers, maybe like an advice for especially for the ones who are just beginning in the gaming, industry. What would you tell them? What would you suggest them?
Well, I like to quote something from one of the people who actually inspired me. And the only thing that I want is to those who are aspiring, to the aspiring gamers who are just in the beginning phase of choosing their professional career in gaming. I just want to say that do not stop until you are where you want to be, and just don't care about anything else, and just have it fun, make it fun, and just continue and just continue, and you just don't give up. That is the ultimate thing that I can say to any aspiring gamers.
Yeah, so just go and never stop.
Yeah, never.
You
and
will
never look
succeed.
back. Yeah, you can get it. Yes.
Thank you so much, Phantasma. You're such an inspiring person. Really nice to
Thank
meet
you.
you,
Thank you.
and all the best. And thanks for
Thank
everyone
you.
watching today. I hope you enjoyed.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Zuri.
You're
Have a
welcome.
nice day.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.